Hi, I'm Arnsol and welcome to my channel! This is the second part of me trying to use as many of my Procreate brushes as I can in one time template. Well, let's get started! I'm going to make the most useless handkerchief that you can only use for waving goodbyes. I wanted to have an embroidery on the handkerchief, a flower embroidery. So I used this flower picture, but when I see the details, yeah, no, I don't think so. So tulip it is. I'm using a fine embroidery brush that you can see on Chinese ornaments or the period drama clothing because I'm making a fancy hanky. Useless but fancy. After I clean this one, the rest is just a repeating process. Embroidery per section, then clean and repeat, and done! Then let's prepare the layout. As you see, I'm more of a work and preparing at the same time type of person. So you're going to see a lot of me going, yeah, I want this, no, I don't want that, and again. Like here, oh, I want one flower on each corners. No, I want two flower on each corners. Wait, that's not really a line. I'm going to make a line first, and I'm going to do it over and over again until I'm satisfied. And here we go, our first sacrifice of the day. Let's give it a fancy lace on the border, move it a bit, adjust. Nothing shameful in using the tools that you were given by the programmers. Now, let's scratch off the second sacrifice of the day. I'm adding ruffles because lace is not enough. I added top stitch for principles and I added shading on the bottom layer of the ruffles to make it more pop, but it doesn't show on the video. Just look at the comparison. And we scratch the ruffles. Now I'm using my quilting brush because this is a fancy hanky. And it will become even more fancy after I use the simple rose stitch brush. Because I'm not making a real hanky, I'm making the illusion of a hanky. Man, simple rose stitch brush was a mouthful. Apparently the small rose is not fancy enough. So I used the billion knot stitch brush, and that's another mouthful. I really need to rename these things. I decided to color it first to make it easier when I copy paste this. Now we're entering my favorite part after I copy paste everything and then I combine it. And look. Yes, there. It's like moving an army. And we're doing the usual scratching part. And we're done. I think I'm making it fancy enough. Thank you for watching and hopefully you'll come back to my next video. If you're interested in the brushes I use, you can visit my store at Ko-fi or Gumroad.